My precious child, as you read these words, I see the weight of your past pressing heavily upon your heart. I see how memories of yesterday's mistakes haunt your today and threaten your tomorrow. But listen closely to this truth that I want to plant deep within your soul. Your past does not define you. Your mistakes do not determine your destiny. Your history is not your identity. I see how you carry the burden of past choices like heavy chains around your heart. How you replay old mistakes in your mind, wishing you could rewrite those chapters of your story. How shame whispers that you'll never be more than the sum of your failures. But those are lies, beloved. In my kingdom, your past is not a prison. It's a passage to grace. Remember who I am. I am the God who makes all things new. The God who turns mourning into dancing, ashes into beauty, mistakes into miracles. Your past may be part of your story, but it's not the end of your story. I am the author of new beginnings, the creator of fresh starts, the giver of second chances. When I look at you, I don't see the labels others have placed on you. I don't see the mistakes that keep you awake at night. I don't see the failures that make you question your worth. I see my beloved child, washed clean by grace, covered by mercy, destined for purpose. Those moments you wish you could erase, I've already dealt with them at the cross. Those words you wish you could take back, they are covered by my forgiveness. Those choices that still make you cringe, they're drowned in the ocean of my mercy. Your past has been paid for. Don't let it become a prison. I understand why you keep looking back. The enemy wants you trapped in yesterday, defined by your darkest moments, chained to your failures. But I'm calling you to look forward. Your future isn't determined by your failures. It's secured by my faithfulness. Your destiny isn't limited by your mistakes. It's liberated by my mercy. Stop measuring yourself by the measuring stick of your past. Stop viewing yourself through the lens of old mistakes. Stop defining yourself by moments that I have already redeemed. You are not who you were. You are not what you did. You are who I say you are, forgiven, restored, renewed. The shame that whispers damaged goods has no authority in your life. The guilt that suggests too far gone has no power over your future. The regret that claims permanently disqualified has no right to define you. I have spoken a better word over you, chosen, cherished, changed by grace. Your past mistakes don't surprise me. Your failures don't shock me. Your wrong turns don't disappoint me. I knew every choice you would make before you made it, and I chose to love you anyway. I chose to die for you anyway. I chose to have plans for you anyway. Those tears you cry over yesterday's choices, I collect them. Those midnight prayers of regret, I hear them. Those deep sighs of shame, I understand them. But I'm not just witnessing your pain. I'm working to transform it into purpose. What the enemy meant for your destruction, I am turning into your testimony. What shame meant to be your prison, I am making into your platform. What guilt designed as your grave, I am transforming into your garden. Your past is not your enemy when it's surrendered to me. In my hands, nothing is wasted, not even mistakes. In my kingdom, nothing is unredeemable, not even failure. In my love, nothing is unforgivable, not even your darkest moments. I specialize in taking broken things and making them beautiful, taking ended things and giving them new beginnings. Stop allowing your past to steal your present and threaten your future. Stop giving yesterday's mistakes power over tomorrow's possibilities. Stop letting old failures dictate new opportunities. In my economy of grace, your past is just the backdrop for displaying my transforming power. You're not too broken for me to fix, too stained for me to cleanse. too far gone for me to restore. My grace is bigger than your guilt. My mercy is deeper than your mistakes. My love is stronger than your regrets. Let me prove it to you. Every saint has a past. Every success story includes chapters of failure. Every testimony contains moments of testing. Your past doesn't disqualify you from my purpose. It prepares you for it. Your mistakes don't exclude you from my plans. They equip you to help others. I'm not asking you to pretend the past didn't happen. I'm inviting you to see it through new eyes. Eyes of grace, eyes of purpose, eyes of redemption. What looks like a dead end in your story is actually a doorway to my glory. What feels like a permanent mark is actually a platform for my mercy. The same power that rolled away the stone from my son's tomb is rolling away the weight of your past. The same love that forgave Peter's denial is forgiving your failures. The same grace that transformed Paul's persecution into purpose is transforming your pain into promise. Let go of the labels your past has placed on you. Release the identity old mistakes have tried to give you. Surrender the limitations yesterday's choices have attempted to set for you. It's time to embrace who I say you are. New, restored, purposed for greatness. Your story isn't over because of past chapters that bring you shame. Your purpose isn't canceled because of previous choices you regret. Your calling isn't revoked because of former failures that haunt you. I am the God of new chapters, fresh starts, and beautiful beginnings. Look at my word. It's filled with people whose past didn't define their future. Moses was a murderer who became a deliverer. David was an adulterer who became a man after my own heart. Peter denied me 3 times, yet became a rock of my church. Their past mistakes didn't determine their future impact. I'm not intimidated by your history. I'm not limited by your legacy. I'm not deterred by your decisions. I knew every mistake you would make before I called you, every wrong turn before I chose you, every failure before I planned your purpose. And I still chose you, called you, planned for you. The shame that keeps you hiding, I want to transform it into boldness. The guilt that keeps you bound, I want to turn it into gratitude. The regret that keeps you restricted, I want to reshape it into resolve. Your past can become the platform for displaying my transforming power. Stop rehearsing old failures and start rehearsing my promises. Stop replaying past mistakes and start declaring future victories. Stop allowing yesterday's choices to rob today's peace and tomorrow's potential. I am doing a new thing. Can you not perceive it? The enemy wants you to believe that your past mistakes have disqualified you from your destiny. He wants you trapped in the prison of if only and what if. But I declare freedom over you today. Freedom from past shame. Freedom from old labels. Freedom from former limitations. Your past may have shaped you, but it doesn't have to define you. Your mistakes may have taught you, but they don't have to limit you. Your failures may have hurt you, but they don't have to stop you. I am the God who specializes in fresh starts and new beginnings. Those areas where shame has silenced you, they're becoming spaces for your testimony. Those mistakes that have marginalized you, they're becoming platforms for my mercy. Those failures that have frustrated you, they're becoming foundations for future ministry. I'm not just offering you forgiveness, I'm offering you transformation. I'm not just washing away your past, I'm writing your future. I'm not just removing old labels, I'm giving you a new identity. In my kingdom, your past becomes the backdrop for displaying my redemptive power. Let me heal the wounds your past has left. Let me restore what shame has stolen. Let me rebuild what guilt has destroyed. Your history in my hands becomes a story of hope, a testimony of transformation, a declaration of my delivering power. Stop measuring your future potential by your past performance. Stop limiting your tomorrow by yesterday's failures. Stop allowing old mistakes to define new possibilities. I am the God who makes all things new, including you. Your past mistakes don't surprise me. Your failures don't shock me. Your wrong turns don't disappoint me. I saw it all before I called you, and I chose you anyway. I loved you anyway. I planned for you anyway. Your past doesn't change my love or alter my plans. Those moments you wish you could erase, I'm using them to increase your compassion for others. Those choices you regret, I'm using them to deepen your understanding of grace. Those failures that shame you, I'm using them to strengthen your testimony of my faithfulness. In my kingdom, nothing is wasted, not even mistakes. In my hands, nothing is unredeemable, not even failure. In my love, nothing is unforgivable, not even your darkest moments. I specialize in taking broken things and making them beautiful. Your past is not a penalty, it's a platform. Your mistakes are not a millstone, they are material for ministry. Your failures are not final, they're fertilizer for future fruit. Let me show you how I can use everything in your story for my glory. The same grace that saved you is transforming you. The same mercy that found you is freeing you. The same love that chose you is changing you. Your past may be part of your story, but it's not the final chapter. Remember, in my kingdom, failures aren't fatal, mistakes aren't final, and past choices don't determine future chapters. I am the God of second chances, new beginnings, and fresh starts. And I'm not finished with your story yet. Let go of the shame that says you'll never change. Release the guilt that claims you'll never be different. Surrender the regret that whispers you'll never move forward. I am making all things new, including you. Your future is not limited by your past mistakes. Your destiny is not determined by your previous decisions. Your calling is not canceled by your former choices. I am the God who restores, redeems, and renews. Take these steps forward with me now. Let go of the weight of yesterday's choices. Release the burden of past mistakes. Surrender the pain of former failures. It's time to walk into the freedom I've prepared for you. Start seeing yourself through my eyes, not through the lens of past mistakes. Start defining yourself by my promises, not by previous failures. Start measuring yourself by my love, not by old labels. You are who I say you are, not who your past suggests you should be. When memories of past mistakes surface, counter them with my promises. When shame tries to silence you, speak my truth. When guilt attempts to bind you, stand in my grace. Your past has no power over you unless you give it permission to define your present. I'm inviting you to a new way of living, free from the shadows of yesterday, released from the chains of what was, liberated to embrace what can be. Your past is not your prison unless you choose to live there. Step into the freedom I've purchased for you. Every morning brings new mercy. Every sunrise offers fresh grace. Every day presents new opportunities to walk in the freedom I've given you. Don't let yesterday's failures steal today's peace or tomorrow's potential. Learn from your past without living in it. Grow from your mistakes without being governed by them. Build from your failures without being bound by them. I can use everything in your story, even the chapters you wish you could erase. Your scars, they're becoming stars that light the way for others. Your wounds, they're becoming wisdom to help those who hurt. Your failures, they're becoming stepping stones for those who follow. Nothing is wasted in my kingdom, not even pain. Stop hiding in shame. I want to display my transforming power through your life. Stop running from your past. I want to use it to reveal my redeeming love. Stop minimizing your worth. I want to maximize your testimony for my glory. The very things that shame whispers make you unworthy are the things I'm using to showcase my grace. The very failures that guilt claims disqualify you are the foundations I'm building your ministry upon. The very mistakes that regret says limit you are becoming platforms for displaying my mercy. Let my love heal the wounds your past has left. Let my truth replace the lies shame has spoken. Let my purpose override the limitations guilt has set. You aren't defined by what was. You are defined by who I am and who I say you are. Rise up in the identity I've given you, forgiven, restored, renewed. Walk forward in the freedom I've purchased for you, unbound, unchained, unlimited by yesterday. Live fully in the purpose I've planned for you, chosen, called, commissioned for greatness. Your past, it's just the backdrop for displaying my transforming power. Your mistakes, they're just opportunities for revealing my redeeming love. Your failures, they're just platforms for showcasing my restoring grace. Don't let another day be stolen by shame over yesterday. Don't let another moment be lost to guilt about what was. Don't let another opportunity be missed because of regret over past choices. Today is a new day, and I am making all things new. You are not your past mistakes. You are not your former failures. You are not your previous choices. You are my beloved child, transformed by grace, renewed by mercy, destined for purpose. Walk forward with your head held high, knowing that your identity is secure in me. Move forward with confidence, understanding that your worth isn't determined by what was. Live forward in freedom, embracing the truth that your future isn't limited by your past. Remember this always: I am the God who specializes in fresh starts, new beginnings, and beautiful transformations, and I'm not finished with your story yet. The best chapters are still to come. Trust me with your past. I've already redeemed it. Trust me with your present. I'm currently transforming it. Trust me with your future. I'm faithfully preparing it. Your past does not define you. My love defines you. My grace defines you. My purpose defines you. And in me, you are new, restored, and free to become everything I've created you to be. Rise up, my beloved child. Your past is past. Your freedom is now. Your future is bright. Walk forward in this truth. Live in this freedom, and embrace the new identity I've given you. For you are not who you were. You are who I say you are. And I say, you are forgiven, restored, renewed, and destined for greatness in my kingdom. Believe this truth. Live this truth. Share this truth. For in me, your past is just a chapter, not the story. And your story is still being written by my loving hands. Amen.